This is some of the advantages lining up in stacked and bunch formations are going to give you against man coverage in the RPO game. And again, coaches, it doesn't have to be a post-snap read against man coverage. A lot of coaches we spoke to, including Pat St. Louis, who contributed this film, he's the offensive coordinator at Morehead State University, will use it as a pre-snap indicator. But you see here, you're going to see this stack formation here. When Morehead State's going to run their zone play to the left, they are not going to count for the last man on the line of scrimmage. He is the first option on the read, but they do run a pass concept off of it here. And they will deliver the ball. Now, he mentioned to us that a lot of teams will not banjo this. They will play man for man, while the point man will play number 1, and they're left with someone else playing number 2, whatever that may be. So he will use some rub routes, some shave routes to get that player open. We're going to see one now coming up. Okay, so here's the read. Okay, quarterback sees the defensive end crashing right now. It's going to be a pull read for him. He's going to elect to throw the ball here instead of keeping it. But you see the inside route. Okay, just a quick slant route. Now this defender, this offensive player, this receiver is just going to sit right there. He's going to turn square his numbers to the quarterback, and it's a one-on-one with him and the D-back, and it's pretty advantageous anytime, of course, you get a pretty good receiver out there in space against a safety who's coming from depth. We'll show you the end zone shot here just so you can see this player coming downhill. And again, it's pure triple option football. Quarterback has a decision whether to keep it or to throw it out there. Okay, so right now he's downhill. Quarterback decides to pull the ball. I'll throw it out there. A couple more clips for you. This is a bunch formation to the field. It's a 4-down team. We'll see how they're going to play this. Now, what I like about this, and we'll as a snap of the ball happens here, this almost becomes like a pure RPO. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Okay, because right now you're going to have 5 blockers, right? It's a 10 personnel grouping. You have 5 here. So you got to count for 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5. So they're going to handle those 5. Now this becomes a pure RPO because you got too high here with these 2 safeties. This is going to become the post-snap conflict defender. Now watch what happens here. Okay, they run the zone action. Here comes the zone action. Here comes the linebacker ready to fill. He's clued in. Now watch, the slant is going to be banged right behind him. Okay, so they bang the slant right there. And that's all diagrammed up in the special report. Okay, but they're able to get the slant right behind the linebacker, and you'll see what I'm talking about in the end zone shot. It's a much better view of it. But that player is going to come downhill. So, you know, you run the zone play, you're going to block 5 for 5, you're not going to count for that defender, and you could throw it right behind him. Okay, so here, you know, he's cheating a little bit, but you know he's going to be responsible for the back. One of those linebackers is going to have that back. Okay, so here comes the back action. Offensive line blocks solid, guard blocks man on, tackle blocks man on. There's your conflict defender, and there's a slant window right behind them. So pretty good scheme by Morehead State, scheming up that concept. Now, what we're going to see here is a lot of the run game. And again, coaches have varying opinions on what they're going to emphasize more in the RPO game with the run game stuff. But right now, this is pure zone read. Okay, you got 5 to block 5. You know, you're leaving that player. Here's the 5th player. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 to block 5. Quarterback just gives the ball. Running back finds an opening. It's your typical zone read run game. The RPO does not have to be tagged to it. You got zone blocking to the left. Okay, you got your combos here. Tackles blocking on. Okay, guards working here. Center's going to work to climb to the mic. You got everything handled. Starts a little quick here. It's just another stack formation. Okay, they're just running zone to the right. Now you got 6. You know, goal line situation. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that defensive end is going to be part of the give read. Okay, now you can RPO off that. So what happens is quarterback dives in there. Looks like a little Zorro or shuffle technique by that defensive end. Okay, tackle's going to work to wall the play side backer. Quarterback decides now he is going to take it into the C gap, but you can have that RPO attachment to it, of course. Quarterback decides to take it as some offensive coordinators will call in the red zone area, tight goal line. But see a good technique, and we could talk all day about the technique here, that defensive end squeeze. And a lot of times you have an athletic quarterback, okay, you may be able to beat him out the back door and get around him, which is the case here. So I'll give you a good look at that. Last one here for you. Again, a stacked look. Moorhead State's a look tempo team. Okay, you got 5 to block 5, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The run game is live, it's active. Okay, just to give. Could be a pre-snap read, could be a post-snap RPO. When you have 5-on-5, coaches are going to tell you, the numbers advantage, you're going to give the football here. Quarterback sees that, quarterback gives the ball. See the end zone shot of it here. Okay, this is just a quick little fold scheme. It's a pretty good scheme. North Davidson High School in North Carolina contributed something to our study on this. Okay, all they're doing is blocking back on the 3 technique. Okay, maybe an issue if he's a penetrator. This is something you could do. Block back on the 3 with the center. Backside guard wraps for the play side linebacker. You got everything blocked up and you got a big play. So just some examples, coaches, about the how to combat some man coverage structures in the RPO game. Could be pre-snap or a post-snap read. Thanks for logging in.